make major moves. Still the same ones that I came with. Up in a payment, told you we nothing to play with. Guess some things unchangeable. Me and my thirst insatiable. Till we all big time. Face on my rollie on big time. Facing my goals, that's a big climb. Still my flow is unshakable. Run it up, I cannot quit it. I need it, I ain't where I wanna be, I can admit it. Never submitting, I'm fighting my darkest of thoughts. I am a force. I harbor the light that's inside of my heart. I write in my art and give you my story. You the witness. I came on a mission to give you my pain and give you my glory. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining. Nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears, but I'm still here. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up. Nothing can stop me. I overcame all the odds. I ain't been playing it safe, nah. I was just giving my all. I'm taking it there. Hop in the Wraith and we lay in the stars. I made it happen to bars, yeah. I was just playing my cards. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. I'm taking it there. It's gonna be a riot, doubt me it's quiet. I got the can of gas, I'm about to ignite. I am driven, I won't ever get tired, cause I've been left behind, I have to get right. Waiting on a sign, now I just wait on myself. Got nothing weighing on the mind. One thing I learned after all this time, the mountain you carry meant for you to climb. All this time, I'm on the grind. Oh, I'm shining, nothing can stop me. All these years, blood, sweat, and tears.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL has us at the foot of the Rockies, just west of downtown Denver at Empower Field at Mile High. Tonight, we've got a great Sunday night matchup between the San Francisco 49ers and the Denver Broncos. It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Ready.
Now a man whose father won 2 rings as a Bronco. It's Christian McCaffrey. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And this is just a little touch pass. They send the receiver in motion, just kind of tap it forward to him. Now, it doesn't turn into a huge play, but they do pick up a first down. A nice, consistent gain.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Lance throwing out wide for Samuel. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Play action, now it's Lance. Now he'll throw deep left side. Oh, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. And the Broncos are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive. They may have thrown the interception, obviously less than ideal, but I think they also sent a message that they're going to push the ball downfield in this one.
Yeah, not afraid to take their shots right away, huh? What was that, like a 9-9-9 route? 9 meaning go? Just went ahead and went for it. Didn't work out so well because it certainly appeared the defense was prepared. But I'm with you. Okay, so it didn't work this time. Doesn't mean we won't try it again later.
So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at the 41-yard line. After the interception, here's Wilson. Man open, he's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
Cortland Sutton has shown plenty of times that he's a big-time player, capable of making the plays that you need to be a wide receiver one in this league. Now his goal is to return to his 2019 Pro Bowl form. 776 yards in 2021. He picks up a first down there.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
Nice little nifty play for him there. Yeah, that's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. And I'm talking about being able to use the backs out of the backfield. Because I know that when I used to cover, hey, we got everybody oh, he just snuck out there, and they just got a nice first down there.
What do we love to say? Get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Wilson's throw there complete to Hamler. And he's brought down here just outside of the 20. The Broncos at 0-2 here to begin the season. And listen, they made their share of mistakes in these first two games, CD, but talking with them in the days leading up to this one, doesn't seem like they've lost any confidence.
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes.
But Nick Bosa so quick.
You better stay away from Bosa's side.
He gets in there to bring him down.
They've gobbled up over 30 yards of turf so far, but a sack knocks them backwards. And that interrupts the momentum they were building. Good opportunity for the defense to escape this drive before they get to the end zone.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 15-yard line. The defense shaking their heads, not aggressive enough, and they allow him to convert a 3rd and 18.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Inside the red zone here. They'll look to throw. That's complete right around the 8.
Interception.
Down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. First down marker at the 5-yard line.
Wilson. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
Truly should have been a pick.
Keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2.
36 power.
Again, Wilson. Flushed out right. This is caught. Touchdown. Cortland Sutton, his 2nd touchdown on the season.
And the Broncos take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Extra point from McManus is good. And it's now a 7-0 game.
They played me on the pick. I should have had a pick.
After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away.
Pulls it in at the 13. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. And we're going to stop play here, at least momentarily. It looks like there is a 49er who's in some discomfort.
We'll step aside and get a report when we come back to Denver. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
On 2nd down, McCaffrey. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Throwing his Lance on 3rd down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. So on 4th down, here's the Australia native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away.
Back deep to return is K.J. Hamler.
A good return there, 17 yards. And the Broncos take over, 1st down and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've got the 7-0 lead. Now they've got the football back after their defense got the stop, CD. And you get the feeling if they could score here, they'd really have all the momentum on their side.
And you just wonder right now, is the quarterback and the play caller totally in sync? Are they of one mind that, hey, what worked last time, let's keep doing it until they stop us? Or do they go to a different section in the playbook, show them something different? Either way, they want a repeat of their first drive.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. Here's Wilson. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Third and long, it's Wilson. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa, now 2 sacks for him already here in this first quarter of play. Fourth down, so they send out Trenton Gill. Back to return it, Christian McCaffrey. He gets us away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. After one, 7-0 on EA Sports. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And the results for them have not been strong to this point. 2 drives have ended in a turnover and then a punt.
So would it be too snarky for me to say that they've shown improvement? Because you had two drives with turnovers, but now they punted it away, so at least they didn't turn it over. That's good, right?
You're going to get some angry users reaching out to you on social media.
Well, I don't mean to be. I was actually looking for the positive. Silver lining, you know.
So 8 yards on the completion there. 3rd and 7 now.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
From the gun, it's Lance. He's going to drop this down to McCaffrey. And he is going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
He'll get it up near midfield to the 49 before being taken down.
I feel like I could see what he was thinking on that carry. Wanted to follow that big tackle through the hole. Ended up only getting 4 yards on the carry. I think he had designs on that one being bigger.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. McCaffrey running up the middle. And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. From the gun on 3rd down, Lance completes it to Samuel. And he is going to have a 49ers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6. They fake the handoff. Now Lance. That's complete left side to Gray. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Back to the ground attack here. It's McCaffrey. Trying to turn the corner, but he's going to be stopped right near the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and they'll look to convert on what will be a 3rd and 4.
Come on, just a corner.
Now Lance. He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So they'll get nothing out of that play. And it'll be 4th down. And the 39-year-old veteran puts it right through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3.
So that kick gives them their first points of the game, CD. And it comes on the 3rd drive, but hopefully for them that's a spark that gets that offense going.
Yeah, and I would say for the offensive play caller, as you look at your sheet, you're trying to find that part on there that unlocks bigger points. They've struggled with a few drives so far. Finally got 3 out of it. How do you find the end zone? That's what he's searching for now.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. As we eat closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Wilson.
That's complete. It's Okuwebunam.
And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds.
Yeah, acting really retarded right now.
First down.
Super
Nice
retarded.
job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
They'll throw on first down with Wilson. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Gordon.
We don't care what to do. He was out of bounds.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
Now Wilson.
He'll get that complete to Albano.
49ers have an extra defensive back on the field. A nickel set for 3rd down.
This one complete to Jerry Jeudy. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. On the throw, led him too much that time.
Goodbye,
It's
Russ.
incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion.
Goodbye,
That gives them a
Russ.
quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
They'll bring a receiver in motion left. From midfield now, here's Wilson. This will be caught. Jeudy. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll go as a pickup of 32 on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked up by Andrew Thomas. And the Niners will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
And he's got it across midfield and into Denver territory. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. 8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple.
Now a play fake. Lance.
And this is caught. Mercedes Lewis with a grab. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
Lance now on first down. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. Fourth down field goal try coming, so Lance is off, and on comes Robbie Gould. He hit his first one, this from 44 yards out now. The kick by Gould is good, and they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. And the 49ers are going to take possession of the football. Well, Charles, so close to halftime there. You throw the interception. Not only that, you do give it to them in plus territory as well.
Yeah, they were pushing real hard to try and get something more on the board on their side of the ledger right before the half. Looking at it with 20/20 hindsight, though, might have been better to hand it off a few times, hoping to get something to break instead of putting the ball in the air and, of course, putting the ball in jeopardy. Boy, that could have been a real momentum boost going into the break. You get into field goal position with a chance to seize the lead.
That's bullshit,
but this one doesn't find the target, and they're unable to capitalize.
So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. And this is good. He got just enough to clear the crossbar as he drops it in from
so 6 seconds don't expire.
So we're at halftime here in Denver with the Broncos leading this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. I think they'll try and help them out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation to pick up those pass rushers, because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
On first down, Wilson. Throw right side is going to be caught by Judy. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a third here, and it's good for a first. And they'll send the tight end in motion. On first and 10, it's Wilson. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Multiple defenders there to drop him for a loss of 4. Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing second and a bundle. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the Niners are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line. That is a tough way to start the third quarter. You get the football, hoping to drive it down, put it in the end zone, and take the lead. Instead, they give them the football.
And I think the key here is for them to not get discouraged. That is not how they drew it up, not how they saw it in their minds. There's a long way to go in this game. You know, they've just got to find a way to come back one play at a time. Yes,
Hey, see, you ready to come back?
But they can get it done.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's Rob. Where you been, man?
The difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Lance throwing out wide for Samuel. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now 2 yards to go on 3rd down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, you often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. Off of play action, here's Lance. They'll roll him out right. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down.
The plan was clearly to challenge them by sending a blitz on 2nd down, but even the extra guys couldn't catch him in the backfield, though. He doesn't scramble for a first, but he does get the last laugh by evading the blitz and getting beyond the line of scrimmage.
And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Lance on target to Samuel for a Niner first.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that they've still connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going, and right now it's paying off with big chunks of yardage as shown by that last play.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. And some solid footwork there as he'll take this down to about the 38. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Boy, an effective play there, getting their wideouts involved in the run game.
And what they're always hoping on that type of a play, that they can get to the end of the line and have a chance to turn it upfield as he did there. That means they controlled the blocking and took care of the defensive end or the outside linebacker to give him that lane.
And I guess I need to clarify, I said getting their wideouts involved in the run game, but of course that was actually a pass as he popped it forward. And he's brought down.
That's a touchdown, dog. I fell in the end zone.
A big pickup of 38. They went with the nickel look defensively, so they had 5 defensive backs in there. Didn't help them stop the run.
Yeah, I love that. The nickel look, 5 cents, 5 DBs. But what also happens then, you take a big body off the field in order to insert that guy. So you're taking a big off for a little. And oftentimes you can run the football effectively against that defense.
That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, McCaffrey. And the reinforcements coming as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn 1 here in this 3rd quarter.
Y'all play me on the touchdown, and now I can't get in the end zone. It's trash.
And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? McCaffrey. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49.
Now Drew, my in-laws in. She my in-law.
His second
Don't worry about us over here.
on the year. And the 49ers have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Robbie Gould on for the extra point. And this one's right there, and that pushes the lead to 13-10. After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
As this offense takes the field against CD, remember last drive they were moving the football, but then they threw that costly interception, so we'll see if they can right the ship here on this drive.
And doesn't that just sum up football? We see it all the time, don't we? The defense goes from losing the battle to making a huge play and stealing the momentum. So you know they're riding high right now, and they're ready to challenge this offense and that quarterback one more time.
And we'll see if the offense is up for that challenge here as things start to get more interesting here in this second half.
And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
Over the middle, complete. It's Sutton. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
I think we could have got off the field
14
right
yards
there.
that time for number 14. One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. To throw is Wilson. He's got his tight end on the corner.
Stop it.
It's complete.
Stop it, man. Stop it.
Midfield almost to the 40
Perfect
before
coverage.
being taken down.
Perfect coverage.
25 yards that time.
Perfect coverage.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. Now Wilson on 1st down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked by Emmanuel Mosley. And the 49ers are going to get the football here as he gets this up to the 38-yard line. Yet another interception, and I just had to double-check my math. But it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double-checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
All right, that's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine. The offense on 3rd down tonight, they've been very good, 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. To throw, it's Lance. He'll get this underneath to McCaffrey. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
First down, here's Mitchell.
And he got blown up. Losing yardage on the play back at the 44.
Making that play behind the line was Justin Simmons.
I tell you, he brings the wood when he comes flying up in run support. He may be a safety, but he hits like a linebacker.
Lance with a tap forward on the jet sweep. A nice play design there with the touch pass. Looked good at the start, but bottom line, the defense was ready.
And they did a nice job scouting, didn't they? Not just scouting, but now executing once they saw the play for real after having worked on it all week in practice. They drilled on the play, then they drilled him.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
On play action, Lance.
And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Michael Ojemudia.
And he takes
Put the
this
ball further outside. I see it. Outside.
And the Broncos defense has a touchdown.
Coaches
I
always
see
tell their
him.
players, someone's
Put
got
the
to make
ball
a big
outside.
play, but what they mean is a game-altering play, a game-changing
Dang,
play.
I see it sitting on.
And we just got that. I mean, how about that play, Brandon?
Yeah, pick 6, 4th quarter.
One thing he couldn't do, throw a pick six.
Someone read their keys, and someone had the courage to go after the ball right then and there.
And it gives them the lead. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they have to try and move past that pick six because now they're dealing with a fourth-quarter deficit, and they need this drive to end in points. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Play action. Now it's Lance. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop it. Now after the sack, Lance and the Niners staring up here at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
Desperation time here. Lance. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. The Niners go for it, but it doesn't work out. And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run. This is Williams. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now.
Oh, Brandon, I'm going to tell you, this is football time to me. They're inside the 10-yard line. That's like drawing the line in the sand. Who's going to make the stand here? Defensive guys, they know if he gets in the end zone, this ball game is over. And the guys with the football right now, they're thinking, let's just pound it in there.
Got to hold him to 3 to keep this a one-score game. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning. On 3rd and goal, Wilson being chased out left. And this is caught by Sutton. Touchdown Broncos. A great play there with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Broncos look like they're about to put an end to their 2-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, Charles, you remember their last drive. They went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, but you understand why they did in this close game late. Now, though, the road back is even tougher.
Yeah, no doubt about it. It was fair to look back and say the 4th down was a moment where this one was decided. But as you mentioned, understandable about why they went for it. But, hey, a lot of credit to the guys on the defensive side of the ball. They knew they'd have to defend in that situation, and they got it done.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Lance now to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this 4th quarter. On 1st and 10, here's Lance. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. And that's good for a gain of 6. And that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Again, it's Lance. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he's going to be ridden out of bounds down inside the 25. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Lance. This one caught by Kittle. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and touchdown 49ers. George Kittle, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Niners have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th. Lance back to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line.
Give me the ball. I'll get kicked around 3 times.
And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Now a 1st down carry. It's Williams. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
Have to imagine this will be on the ground as well as they come up 2nd and 7. Again, it's Williams. And he's got room. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. A big gain there, and that should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the 4th.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed, like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Now we give up the middle to Williams. And a short gain here down to the 22.